Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Graybeard Garage. My name is Matt. And something else we're working on is filling in the gap in the bed here, which is something we had talked about in the previous video on how we built the bed. We did discuss that we're going to build a door for this bed. So that's what we're going to get to work on right now. So the opening at the top is about 29 3/4 wide. And it's a little wider on the bottom, due to the fact that I used a bunch of pallet board, and they're not exactly straight, so we're a little off on or a little wider on the bottom than we are the top. So we're just going to do it 29 3/4 inch wide. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get that door built now. All right, guys. So here is our cutoffs from building the bed, and these are about 31 inches long. So we should be good to go to build our door out of this. So we're going to cut two of these to 29 3/4 inch long. And then the other two will be measured in the height. I have to measure the height for that, but we're going to go ahead and get started on these. All right, so we know our width is whatever I said it was before, 29 3/4, which we got marked out. And then our height is going to be 21 1/4 high. So we're going to go ahead and get these cut to 21 1/4 in length or in height. And then we'll get these cut, and then we'll join everything together to form the door frame. All right, guys, so we've got our bottom, and we've got our first upright in, and I just ran screws a little wider. I drilled a little wider hole, and then I ran screws in there so I could get a little deeper. And then I ran another one here at an angle into the board to kind of build this. Now, honestly, I would prefer to build this using 90-degree angles, but I don't have my compound miter saw, so I'm not good with doing angles without it. So I'm doing what I know best, and I'm sure someone else probably knows how to do it the right way or better. But this is how I'm doing it, and this is what works for me. So we'll just repeat that over here on this end, and then we'll put our top together, and we'll move on from there. Okay, guys, so now we have the frame of our door done. I'm just going to take it in there and make sure it fits very well. And then when we come back, what we're going to do is cut some of our reclaimed wood, our pallet wood, and we're going to cut a face onto here. And then we'll also, actually, before we do that, we will run a diagonal piece depending on which side I put my hinges. And I think we talked about that before. If you're going to hinge this side, you're going to run your diagonal this way. If you're going to hinge this side, you're going to run your diagonal this way. And that way the door will pull, if it were to pull down, it's going to pull against this brace and the side of your hinge, or vice versa. All right, so I'm going to check this out, and the next thing we'll do is we'll put in our cross piece, and then we'll do our facing on it. So we've painted. It's dry enough now. We've turned it over, and we've laid out our reclaimed wood or pallet boards. Now we're going to just screw those into the back here. Some of these, and we should be good to go. Okay, so now we've got our boards fastened on. Let's flip this thing over and see what we got.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks pretty good from the backside anyway.
No, it looks great from the front too.
That's it, guys. Pretty easy way to do a door. I probably flipped it over too soon and I smudged that, but I can touch that up in a little bit. There you go. Here's your easy door build. All right, guys, so the next part of the door build is to get our hinges on. These are 4-inch T hinges from Lowe's. We're just going to go ahead and get these in. There's one.
looks amazing.
All right, hinges are on. Next thing we'll do is we'll install it inside. All right, guys, so here's our door inside. Let's go ahead and just double check it. And we're gonna use these shims here to kind of push the door up so it's not on the ground. And that'll help us kind of get this situated.
Do you need more?
Let's see. Okay.
That looks really good.
That's about as much as I can shim it, I think.
Mm-hmm. It looks good, though.
I think. See if we can come up just a smidge more.
Do you want another shim? I can open the bag.
No.
Okay.
I think we're good there. Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead and fasten the hinges to the bed itself. And hopefully it works right. Alright, so let's pull these shims. If we can. Alright. Look at that. And then we'll put our little eye and hook latch on there, and that's all we need. So we have one more piece here. We have our little eye and hook we're going to use just to fasten the door here. Something super simple. I'm going to pre-drill the hole so it actually goes in a lot easier than just trying to screw this in by hand. So we'll go ahead and just drill. So we got that pre-drilled out. Then we'll just get this thing in. And the reason I'm putting the hook on this side is so we can kind of use it as a little door pull. Now a little trick to this is if you take this and you turn it over, you can actually use it to drive itself in. And then on the eye, we'll get a screwdriver and stick it in there. And that's how we'll drive the eye in. And let's see if we can get one more turn. All right. There we go. And we'll do the same thing with the eye. We'll get a screwdriver when we get ready to do that, just to see where this needs to be. Get that started by hand. And grab a screwdriver. Here's our screwdriver. Just stick it in the eye. this out of the way. Uh-oh. I don't think I went far enough over. Now, I'll fix that with a little bend of the hook. Alright guys, so we got it all hooked up here. That's it. Our little eye will act as a door handle. There we go. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining us today here on Graybeard Garage. My name is Matt. If you guys like these kind of projects, let us know by hitting that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, as it does help the channel. And for those of you that are subscribed, we really do appreciate it and want to say thank you for that. Again, guys, if this is what you like, if you have any comments or suggestions, I'm always open to any kind of positive feedback. We're not going to do negative stuff here, but we will take positive feedback. Please feel free to let us know what you think. Again, this is just kind of the finish up of our bed build that you had seen in the previous video. So guys, thanks for joining us here on Graybeard Garage. And always remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. We'll see you next time.